All right, here are the best foods to increase your testosterone, your muscle mass, and improve your attractiveness. Honestly, like if you want to build more muscle, look more attractive, feel better, eat these foods. I'm telling you, as a man, if you want to boost your testosterone, feel better, eat red meat. That is the first food that you should be eating, bro. Every single day, you should be eating at least 1 pound of beef or red meat, whatever meat or red meat specifically that you like. For me, I eat beef every single day, almost every single day, as much as I can. As much as I can. Because this food, even though a lot of people tell you that it has um, cancer causing things, like, it's not true. Honestly, it's not true. Red meat does not cause cancer unless you overcook it and you make it into toast or make it look like a tire, like burnt as fuck. Then of course it's gonna give you some problems. But if you want the benefits of red meat, don't overcook it. That's literally all I'm telling you. Just if you want high levels of testosterone, you want higher levels of muscle mass, you want to increase your muscle mass a lot faster, you want to feel better, you want to perform better in your day-to-day activities, eat red meat, but don't overcook it. That is the only rule when it comes to any food in general, honestly. Any healthy food, do not overcook it. Now, eat fatty red meat as much as you can. The red meat that has fat in it, like ribeye steaks, sirloin steak, any steak that has fat. We want like any cut of beef or any cut of meat, red meat, that has fat in it. That's good for you because it has cholesterol, which, by the way, cholesterol is not bad for you. Okay, we want foods high in cholesterol, specifically, like healthy cholesterol, things like red meat. The next food that I'm going to mention, eggs, all those foods that have high levels of cholesterol, that is healthy cholesterol, like butter, all those things. Eat those foods. If you want higher levels of testosterone, higher levels of muscle mass, I'm telling you, it's going to improve your performance in the gym, everything. Everything. I'm not kidding, bro. Start eating those foods as often as possible. Why eggs? I already mentioned red meat, but also, before I move on, let me mention other benefits. Red meat has zinc in it, which zinc is essential for testosterone production. If we don't have enough zinc, we're not going to produce enough testosterone. Then also there's vitamins, the B vitamins, which you can't really get those from plants and stuff. And from buying vitamins, it's not really that. It's not as potent or as efficient for our body to absorb like vitamins. This is why it's hard to get like vitamins from actual like buying the pills and stuff. You need to get it from real food. And I'm telling you right now, red meat is abundant in vitamins and nutrients that your body needs in general just to survive, to live, to perform better, to grow. That's another thing why, like, there's a lot of propaganda out there saying that red meat's bad. It's because doctors just want you to be fucking sick. I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, I get sick almost never. Almost never. The only times I get sick is when I'm like really fucking stressed and I'm like not eating healthy and I'm not sleeping good. But whenever I am doing those things right, when I'm sleeping well, when I'm eating a lot of red meat, a lot of eggs, a lot of fruits, I'm doing all those things, and I'm working out, I'm de-stressing I'm doing the work that needs to be done instead of just stalling it and stressing myself even more. I actually get the work done. I do all those things. I'm not sick. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, a lot of people tell you to take time off and relax and eat junk food and sleep less or go to sleep later and just fuck up all your life and not have a consistent habit schedule. And I've tried that for a bit and it just doesn't fucking work. Relaxing doesn't fucking work. You need to, like, honestly, if you don't want to be stressed, you want to build muscle, you want to feel healthy as fuck, you want to have high levels of testosterone, you have to be attacking life. You have to be working hard. You have to be lifting weights. You have to be going to sleep at the right time, waking up at the right time. You have to be eating the foods that I'm mentioning here. The foods that I'm mentioning here are going to improve your life. That is a fact. It's improved my life, Ever since I started eating more red meat, more eggs, increased muscle mass, and I'm more competitive. I perform better in studying, like in school and stuff. Um, Literally, I'm more attractive. Like I heard a lot of girls call me fine and shit. Like literally, like I understand. Like it seems like your diet is not that big of a deal. It's like it's not that deep. It really is that deep. It influences how you think, how you perform in your day to day life, how you perform when you're working, when you're in school, when you're doing anything. It's literally gonna affect the way you talk, the way you, everything, just the way you are, how smart you are. Literally, the food that you eat. So just be careful what types of foods you eat. Okay. Make sure you're also eating eggs, like I said. um, Eggs again, high levels of cholesterol, good proteins, a lot of vitamins that are essential vitamins for your body as well, just like red meat. Um, yeah, like a bunch of them. There's so many that I'm not gonna mention them all in this video, right? Just a couple. But yeah, cholesterol, absolutely necessary for building muscle and increasing your testosterone, which, if you didn't know, cholesterol, which I forgot to explain to you, but cholesterol is the building block of testosterone. If you don't have enough cholesterol in your body, it's not gonna be able to build any testosterone. It's also the building block of cortisol, which is your stress hormone. So it's also dependent on your lifestyle, whether you're more testosterone bound, meaning your higher levels of testosterone naturally already, like you're doing the right things, you're doing the right habits, you're keeping yourself de-stressed, or whether you're super stressed, then that cholesterol is going to be used obviously for the side of, you know, bad side of our hormones, which is stress. Now, a little bit of stress is not bad. That's how we wake up in the morning, right? Now, hormones are not all bad. Okay, no hormone is bad. It's just about the balance of your hormones. Okay, it's just the balance of hormones. If you have too much cortisol, too much stress, obviously that's bad. If you have too much testosterone, it can be bad. It really can be bad. Now, obviously, it's really hard to even like get super duper high levels of testosterone naturally, right? To the point that you're gonna die. It's honestly really hard. But stress, it's actually a lot easier, right? So don't worry about having too high levels of testosterone. Worry about having like high levels of stress, high levels of estrogen, high levels of these things. Your hormones are important. If you want to build more muscle, it's really important. You might think it's not that influential if you're a natural, if you're not taking steroids, but it really is. It really is, even if you're a natural person, even if you're not injecting yourself with testosterone or anything. Testosterone is going to influence how much muscle you make either way. How you feel, how you perform in the gym, how you perform in your day-to-day life. I'm telling you. So eat these foods. I know I was just going to talk about foods, but this is not a simple video. I'm not going to tell you like just eat red meat and eggs. I'm going to tell you the reasons. I'm going to tell you like the advice that's actually going to change your life. Like if you want a six-pack abs, you want nice defined shoulders, you want to look good, you want a nice jawline, you want a strong looking mandible, you want to look more like a fucking man. Physically. Like all physically. And you want to feel more like a fucking man. Eat these foods. These are literally the foods that are pinned as masculine foods. Now, this is a question probably like you might be asking, can women also eat these foods? Absolutely. Women should be eating these foods. Both men and women should be eating red meat, eggs, fruits, and some vegetables, like a really small amount of vegetables. But those are the main foods that you should be eating. The next thing, I already said red meat and eggs, but yes, fruits. And only fruits that are in season, honestly, the best. Like whatever fruits are in season and wherever you live are the best. But if you want like specific foods that are going to increase your testosterone, help you improve your digestion specifically, and get some vitamins that your body needs, kiwis, pineapple, these are the goats of fruits, and avocados. I know avocados, like it's weird. It's like it's a fat. Like avocados are fats. Honestly, essential again. Fats and cholesterol and all those things are essential for testosterone. Just remember that. So just keep that in mind, honestly. Avocados, if you want high levels of testosterone, eat that. Eat avocados. And kiwis, kiwis are goats. They taste so fucking good, bro. Like I used to not like them, and I eat them, and they taste so good. Those are like the top two fruits. It's avocados and kiwis, and then the rest is like pineapple, watermelon. These foods are gonna help you like digest your food better. Specifically, pineapple if you want to digest and have better or metabolize better your proteins, like literally like help your stomach break down proteins and turn them into fuel for the body and turn that into protein that you can use to build muscle. Absolutely, like I recommend pineapple. I absolutely recommend it. Watermelon, um, king of, like, if you want better erections. I'm not even kidding. Now, right now, this is what I hate right now. It's just like the changing of seasons. Like watermelon's not in season, pineapple's like kind of like and also not in season, and I can't get those fruits, but I can get avocado and kiwis, which are delicious as fuck. But yeah, watermelon will actually improve your blood flow, which will actually let you have better erections. Like I know that sounds crazy, but watermelon literally does that. Um, Also red bean, these foods help you have better erections. Have literally like, I'm not even kidding, bro. I know it sounds weird that I'm talking about this. Like this is about building muscle, but yeah, you also like watermelon because it helps you have more blood flow. Um, it helps you build muscle faster if you think about it, because the more um, blood flow in your body, the more nutrients are carried around your muscles and your body, which helps you grow a lot quicker. Right? So if you want to unblock your arteries or expand your arteries and veins and whatever, eat watermelon. And then the rest of the fruits you can eat absolutely for energy before your workouts. Um, Obviously, like mango. Mango's delicious as fuck, honestly. It's my favorite fruit. But yeah, mango. You can, any fruit is okay. Honestly, any fruit is okay, but the best bets, the most healthiest fruits that you can get that are not like contaminated with chemicals. It's honestly avocados. I'm not sure about kiwis. There's a whole list I can't remember honestly, but avocados is your best bet, best bang for your buck, honestly. And then the rest of the fruits that I mentioned, absolutely king. Okay, absolutely king. Okay, make sure you also eat your berries, your raspberries, your blueberries, your strawberries. Those fruits have antioxidants that are actually like gonna help your body a lot, against toxins in your body and stuff like that, and help you regulate your hormones as well, like SHBG, which is the hormone that binds to testosterone and keeps you from having too high levels of testosterone. But we want to lower this hormone, not too much to the point that it's like fucking us up, but we don't want it to be high. We want that hormone in the middle. Okay, SHBG, we don't want that to be too high, and that is again it's reduced by eating carbs, if you believe it or not. Specifically, best carbs you can eat, fruits. That's why I said red meat, eggs, and fruits in this video, and that's pretty much it for this video, bro. Sounded like I'm all over the place, but that's pretty much it. By the way, if you want a full-on program that will teach you how to build an aesthetic physique and also just looks maxing in general through living a healthy lifestyle, click that link in the description. Other than that, bro, peace out. My name is Lucas Rantes, by the way. Welcome to the channel, bro. Click the subscribe button if you want more videos like this that are going to help you become more attractive, and also through a healthy way, which is the whole goal of my channel, is to not necessarily help you become more attractive, but help you become healthier, which will help you become more attractive in the same sense, believe it or not, right? Other than that, bro, God bless you, and do the hard work, especially when you feel like it.